Hi there and welcome back to Save with Crypto. My name is Save with Crypto from the YouTube channel Save with Crypto. Okay, so normally we have been doing like one live stream per week on Wednesdays. That when I say we, that's me and Maff. Maff is the coder behind our amazing indicator we've got, which is called Quadzilla. If you want to know about that, go to savewithcrypto.org/Quadzilla or scan the QR code that's in the corner. Now, what we've decided to do starting today is we're going to do regular live streams at midday UK time. So that's about 11 a.m. UTC. And we did one today, and Maff was talking about these charts that are predicting the cycle top, which is not quite yet. We thought it was going to be this afternoon, but I don't think it is. I think there's a little bit more upside, and then maybe we're looking at the bear cycle starting early next year, maybe. So please do come along at midday UK time and do join in these amazing live streams. They're going to be quite short, like between like half an hour and maybe an hour. If something interesting is happening, then we'll probably go on a bit longer. They can't be much longer because Maff does have a full-time job, so he's just doing this in his lunch hour. And generally I can do a lot longer because I don't have a real job, apart from Tuesdays when I do go out at lunchtime. So the one tomorrow is going to be a little bit short, but at least I'm going to have to disappear at 12:30. Anyway, Maff has been doing some great stuff apart from the actual amazing work he's done on Quadzilla. He's also been doing some really interesting posts on Twitter, or X as it's called these days. And he did this one talking about the crash last Friday. Now, the crash last Friday, I probably played it down a little bit. To be honest, I was looking at traditional stocks. I was looking at some Tesla stock that I just bought, and I was thinking, oh no, I bought that at the wrong price. The price has gone down a little bit. I didn't actually realise the extent of what was happening crypto-wise. I didn't realise that the actual level of liquidations was $20 billion, which is about 6 times what we had for the pandemic and FTX and all that kind of stuff. So absolutely phenomenal dump. And he did note that Quadzilla did accurately warn us about it and also told us when it was all over. And this is amazing. What he said was Quadzilla called the big short perfectly on the Bitcoin 1 hour chart. The bearish retracement level, red line at the top, that's that one there. Okay, so that was going along there. So this appeared several hours earlier, and what that meant was at some point in time, the price is going to come up to here and then it's going to drop. So the price went up to there and it dropped. Now, normally you'd expect a smallish drop. You know, what we got here was a gargantuan $20,000 drop. Apparently it was the biggest candle that Bitcoin's ever had. I guess that's like a 1 hour candle, isn't it? But also Quadzilla put in this level here. Quadzilla had this retracement level here. So we knew with great certainty that as well as the price going up there and then dropping down, when it got to here, it would generally go down a bit more because that's what it generally does. Normally overshoots a little bit. And then it would go back up. And look, it's gone back up and has been going up ever since. There is, however, this level here looming. So let's go and have a look at that on today's chart. Okay, so you can see here what Quadzilla does. Let me just turn it on and off so you can see what's going on. So it adds this momentum oscillator down here and then these retracement levels up here along with the exponential moving averages. So that actual level we were going to come back to, we knew about on the 28th of September. And if you're wondering about if we knew how likely this was to happen, you can take a look at the statistics in this indicator. We're so confident about it, we actually build the stats into the indicator. So here in the stats section, we can count the number of completed retracements. So what we call step 1 is the going from here higher. Now that always happens. And so far in this chart, since the 1st of January 2023, there's been 309 bullish retracements like that. The bullish ones are the green ones, the bearish ones are the red ones. So it's been 309. Now step 2 is when the price comes back to that level. And that's happened 283 times, which is 91.59%, which is phenomenal, isn't it? Step 3 means that the price went down, passed it, and then came back again. And that's happened 89% of the time. So the statistics are phenomenal. Let's just turn off the stats for the moment. So what next? Well, we can see here, we have this level here at 111441. So the likelihood is the prices are going to come back down there again. And this makes sense to me because that would then draw one of my favourite patterns, which is a double bottom. And then afterwards, if it plays out successfully, we'll see an increase in price then. So I'm looking at this level here, 111327. Sometimes it will come down to a previous kind of level as well. So we can see this one here at 109321. So it may well come down there even. So I'm expecting the price to do something like that and then go back up. Okay, so should you short down to this level? I personally wouldn't, because even though there's a 91 point something chance that it's going to do that, it does mean there's a 8 point something chance that it won't. And in the same way that if someone told you there's only an 8% chance that you'll get run over by crossing the road, you still wouldn't do it blindfold, would you? However, I do think it's worth looking for long positions around this level between 111.2 and about 109.5. That is not financial advice. Please do your own research and come up with your own ideas. Okay. Now, is it just Bitcoin where it does this? Well, no, it can do it on anything. Solana was a good one as well, because on Tuesday last week, we got this kind of bearish retracement thing here. So we knew that it would go back there and then it would drop again. So it dropped a bit and then we got another one here. So we knew then that it would go back there, retrace, and then drop again. And that's when we had the big drop. Now we've gone back up. We do have this bullish retracement level here at 178. So that is a level you could also think about setting some bids to either long or buy Solana. On the way up, it looks like we could get some support here at 207, and then we'd be pretty safe up until here, so about 223, 224, at which point we'll probably get rejected before going back up. So I hope you see the value of this indicator. And talking of value, the indicator isn't free, by the way. It is a paid indicator. If you buy it yearly, it works out at £60 a month. If you're in the US or Europe, this figure will translate into dollars and euros when you go to savewithcrypto.org/QZ. But really, over the past few weeks, we've proved time and time over again that you can make the amount it costs per year in one trade if you're trading with about, say, like $1,000 or $2,000. And obviously, if you're only trading with a few $100s, it's going to take you a little bit longer. But the idea is it turns you into a profitable trader. So check it out, savewithcrypto.org/QZ. This also gets you into our Discord, which is a wonderful place. My favourite area is this trading floor, where we discuss various ideas. People post setups, people post ideas and thoughts about things. A really very, very useful and friendly place. There's also a general chat here where we talk about different things as well. And there's even this off-topic area where we can talk about other things that happen in real life. As I say, it's a very friendly, very useful place. And you can even join the Discord as a free member. You don't get access to all the bits of it, but you do get access to this trading TA and learning, where we can talk about various things. And you get some really good ideas and resources about how to trade. And that is completely free. Just go to savewithcrypto.org/Discord. Okay, so that's going to help you with your trading. Quadzilla is going to help you become a profitable trader. It's all good. And the money is out there to be taken. So make sure you take the money rather than somebody else. If you like the sound of that, please give this video a great big fat like. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel and you've got the notifications set on all. Any questions, leave them in the comments down below. Do check out Quadzilla at savewithcrypto.org/QZ. Do join the Discord at savewithcrypto.org/Discord. And above all, tell your friends.